definition. This is News Channel 5 at 10.
News Channel 5's cameras catch a police stop in progress.
And that footage is now at the center of an internal police investigation. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Presaw.
And I'm Rory Johnston. This is the result of a News Channel 5 investigation into interstate drug agents who stop lots of out-of-state drivers west of Nashville looking for drugs, or more often, drug money. Tonight, as a result of video you're about to see, the head of one of those agencies tells News Channel 5's chief investigative reporter Phil Williams he wants to make sure all of those stops are legal.
Now, this vehicle right here.
He went over the white line.
News Channel 5 Investigates went on patrol with officers from the Dixon Interdiction and Criminal Enforcement, or DICE unit, seeing how traffic violations
Can I search your truck and trailer?
can lead to searches that they hope will yield drugs, or like in this police video,
I take it it's not yours, right?
a stash of more than $200,000 of suspected drug money. This officer says the traffic stop is key.
We were not allowed to pull over anybody just for the sake of pulling them over.
Every time they stop somebody, it's a legal traffic stop.
Dixon Police Chief Ricky Chandler serves on the board of DICE and the 23rd Judicial District Drug Task Force, both of which patrol a 50-mile stretch of I-40 west of Nashville. On this day, DICE had 3 vehicles pulled over, one right after another.
It's got to be a legitimate, lawful stop to do that.
But News Channel 5 Investigates was also watching from Sky 5 and had questions about this stop where our supervisor from the 23rd pulled over 2 Hispanic men in an SUV with Texas plates.
Hey, the reason why I stopped you was you're coming outside your lane of travel. I don't know if you're getting sleepy or you're not drinking, or you know.
So what was the reason for the stop?
I think he said he crossed the line, weaved over.
Yet our camera had been tracking that same supervisor and captured the exact moment that he put on his brakes just as he was about to pass the Texas vehicle. As you can see, it's squarely between the lines. For almost 2 minutes, the interdiction vehicle trails the SUV. And while the officer himself is all over the road,
That car wasn't weaving.
The tape, it was not weaving. It did not cross the line. You're right.
He never weaved once, did he?
No, he stayed within his lane of traffic.
Driver, how you doing today? Get your license, please.
and we obtained other videos from that same 23rd Drug Task Force supervisor where he stops out-of-state drivers and never even tells them that they violated any traffic laws.
And he's stopping drivers without telling them why.
I can't explain. He should be doing that. He's been trained. He knows how to do that, and he should be doing that.
Still, neither of the agencies operating in the Dixon area have their cameras set to record the traffic violations that make the stops legal.
From their perspective, I don't know how it would benefit them to record that.
Nashville attorney Dominic Leonardo says a defense lawyer could use such video to fight a case, but without it, it's the out-of-state driver's word against the word of a sworn police officer.
If you have no other evidence there, then chances are that the person who's hearing this case over the seizure of money or the criminal aspect, if there is charges brought, the police officer is going to win.
Then after the traffic stop comes the part where if officers have suspicions, even if they do not have a legal reason to search, they can still try to persuade the driver to let them search. Take, for example, this stop where an out-of-state driver was detained for more than 20 minutes while agents from the 23rd searched his car.
This is a very fine line between a good stop with maybe a bus to it or a perfectly legit guy in a complaint.
So that same supervisor suggests that they use the driver's claim that he has worked with police as an interpreter.
Like he's one of us. Hey, man, you'll do this later. If I get another search out of the way, I get to go we want.
Is it okay to trick people into consenting to searches?
Power of persuasion and tricking are two different things. And I think you got to be able to be persuasive sometimes to get searches if you've got hunches.
Here, the supervisor bluffs the passenger in a car.
Would there be any reason why we might have received a phone call and been told
In fact, it was a lie, and the search found nothing.
You all are pulling lots of people off the interstate. Is there any part of that that bothers you?
No, as long as it's a legal traffic stop.
And that's where the chief says it's his turn to investigate.
Rest assured, if I can get a copy of this tape, it will be looked into. That doesn't look good at all.
Phil Williams, News Channel 5 Investigates.
Tonight, Chief Chandler has that video, and he said he'll likely request an independent agency to review that traffic stop. He's also looking at other policy changes he says are needed. Well, so much more online for you, all the documents related to this investigation and longer cuts of some of Phil's interviews. We've also put that Sky 5 HD video up there, plus the first 2 stories from our Policing for Profit investigation. All of that is available in the Investigate section of newschannel5.com.